The keto diet was a dramatic change to how we thought about weight loss, claiming that you can eat fat and meat as long as you cut the carbs. But did we get it all wrong?
The New York Times bestselling author of The Plant Paradox is back with a new book that he says that the benefits of ketosis are not what we thought. And joining us is heart surgeon and author of Unlocking the Keto Code, Dr. Stephen Gundry. We have talked to you so many times before. How are you, doctor?
I'm great. Nice to see you, Lynette and Mark.
It's good to see you too. So let's talk about the keto diet. It's all about cutting carbs. You're saying though that ketosis doesn't burn fat the way we previously thought. So what are you seeing from the research that you've done?
Yeah, actually, we got ketosis all wrong. Mine and other people's research shows that ketosis is actually not all that great for you, and that ketones are not the fat-burning energy sources that we once thought. But rather, ketones actually do what's called mitochondrial uncoupling. And that's a weird word for saying it actually teaches your energy-producing organelles to actually waste calories. What a great idea, wasting calories. You can do a caloric bypass if you do ketos right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No.
I don't understand.
Okay, we might have put the carriage in front of the horse a little bit right here. Let's take a step back. So we heard the word mitochondrial, which I'm assuming comes from mitochondria. So can we break? That's the first time I've heard that speaking about this subject. So can you break down, like, what exactly is mitochondria? What are these elements and the chemistry that goes down with this breakdown?
Great question. Mitochondria are the energy-producing organelles in almost all of our cells, and there's actually can be thousands of them in each cell. And mitochondria normally take sugars or fats or proteins and convert them into ATP, our energy currency. But interestingly, we've now learned that a ketogenic diet, which most people think is a very high-fat diet and a low-carb diet, tells mitochondria to actually waste calories in making energy. They literally do a caloric bypass. So you could eat a lot of extra food and not turn it into weight. You would actually lose weight if you construct a ketogenic diet correctly. And here's the weird thing. Most high-fat ketogenic diets do the exact opposite. In fact, 60% of people who start a high-fat, low-carb diet quit after a month because they feel so awful. They actually don't get the extra energy, and that's because the keto diet is constructed all wrong.
So it's that they're doing the keto diet wrong, not necessarily that low carb is okay, right? So let's talk about how do we uncouple the mitochondria that you're talking about? How do we do that? What do we need to eat, or how do we need to eat to do that?
Well, it turns out there's a lot of ways besides eating a boring, totally high-fat diet to uncouple mitochondria, to literally waste energy. The first is actually really easy. It's called intermittent fasting or time-restricted eating. And in Unlocking the Keto Code, I hold everybody's hands and teach you how to slowly but surely increase the time of breakfast from, say, 7 o'clock in the morning to eventually noon, so that you break your fast at about noon. But most people, if I tell you to start eating at noon tomorrow, you'll go, I can't make it, I'm too hungry. But if I ask you to change your breakfast from 7 to 8 o'clock next week and just do it for 5 days and take the weekend off, anybody can do that. And then each week we kick breakfast an hour later. Here's a great trick. Most people in the United States cannot produce ketones on a high-fat ketogenic diet because they have what's called insulin resistance. But MCT oil, medium-chain triglycerides, are an easy way to make ketones no matter what you eat. And here's the great thing. MCT oil is a liquid. It's flavorless. You can take it by itself. You can mix it in salad dressings. And one of the great discoveries is that MCT oil is actually present in goat and sheep products. So you could eat goat yogurt or sheep yogurt or goat cheese and sheep cheese and get all the benefits.
Is all MCT oil created equal? Because I have a big jar of it that I got at Ross, believe it or not.
Like Dress for Less?
Yeah, like at the front they have like all these products, right? And then I started thinking, maybe it's not very good because it was like on sale, right? Like, are they all equal or not?
So you want MCT oils that contain primarily C8 and C10. C8 is absolutely the best. And look at the back, it'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
A lot of MCT oils have C12, and that's worthless.
Oh, okay. See? That's good.
So I'm seeing the book over your right shoulder, so that's great product placement. So in that book, though, you've got some recipes that offer the benefits of keto, but they're not traditional. So what do they include?
Yeah, believe it or not, it's National Pistachio Day, which you announced last segment. Turns out you can use leafy greens, and we've got a great salad with pistachio-crusted goat cheese. So you can actually unlock your mitochondria that way. There's a great recipe for biscuits and gravy that are actually really good for you. And like all my books, we've got vegetarian and vegan recipes for everybody who needs to do that. You'll notice that we get rid of lectin-containing foods like the nightshade family and most grains except sorghum and millet. Those are perfectly fine. And there's all sorts of fun ways of getting fermented foods. Grains, on the other hand, are really terrible for unlocking ketones and unlocking mitochondria. So try to get them out of your life.
They're pretty good with cheese, though, right?
So I do want to ask you, I know we're going to run out of time, and if we do, let us know. We're going to have to talk to you again, because I could talk to you all day. So you're not saying that a keto diet is bad altogether. It's just how you do it. And you can also do a keto diet without it being a high-fat diet. You can do lean keto or dirty keto and have other things that you're bringing into it, right? It's just, it's how you do it.
Yeah, the important thing to realize is you actually do not have to have a really boring 80% fat diet to get the benefits of keto. And in this book, Unlocking the Keto Code, I show you that, for instance, a piece of dark chocolate can actually uncouple your mitochondria. A cup of coffee like you're having can actually uncouple mitochondria. So there's all sorts of hacks and tricks that we can get the benefits of a boring high-fat ketogenic diet without doing a boring high-fat ketogenic diet, as long as you unlock the keto code.
It's like the Cliff Notes to keto.
I know. Do we have time for another question? They're not telling me to wrap, so I'm going to ask another question.
Okay, ask another question.
Unless
good.
Unless my IF's bad. But okay, what do you think about all these keto products that we see? And I know that, you know, traditional keto, you don't want to have all those preservatives, you don't want to buy all those kinds of products. But these, you know, low carb or keto, you know, hamburger buns or keto bread, all these different keto things. I have some keto peanut butter cups because that's like one of my things. You know,
well, it's a whole branding thing.
It's a whole branding thing. But are they bad?
Well, believe it or not, I've got a complete list of approved keto products. And like a keto peanut butter cup is one of the worst things for your health that anybody has ever designed, because peanuts are one of the biggest lectin-containing foods that cause leaky gut. But an almond-based peanut butter cup, an almond cup, will be just fine for you. But I've got a complete list in Unlocking the Keto Code. We've tested them on my patients, and we know what works and what doesn't work.
All right. You want to come over for dinner? We'll talk about all this.
That's right. And I'll bring some great new recipes, okay?
Bring that goat cheese.
We'll have it over Master Meals.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we should do, Dr.
Yeah, we'll do a little keto diet.
Okay, you're awesome. Thank you so much. We're totally out of time. Unlocking the Keto Code is available March 8th. If you pre-order before March 7th, you can receive a free copy of Plant Paradox or Energy Paradox. Visit drgundry.com for more information. I really could talk to him all day. All right, we'll be right back.